Evidence is what turns an accident into a successful claim. Hi, I'm attorney Pam Olsen. Today we're going to understand how evidence can make or break your case. A lot of people believe that if they're injured, that alone is enough to win a personal injury case. It isn't. Unfortunately. They're not going to take your word for it. Personal injury cases are built on what happened. They're built on what can be proven, and the strength of your evidence can determine everything. How your claim is evaluated, how insurance companies respond, and ultimately what outcome you receive from either an insurance company or even a jury. So what counts as strong evidence? Let's talk about that. It usually includes things like photos of the accident scene, vehicle damage, injuries, your visible injuries, and especially your medical records and treatment history. Witness statements, police reports to agree, although they're not as evidence in a personal injury case, insurance adjusters definitely look at them. Surveillance or traffic camera footage is really important, and that goes away pretty quickly after an accident occurs. So it's really important to have a consistent record of what happened and how it affected you, both for liability and medically. Insurance companies are not only looking at the evidence that supports your claim, they're also actively looking for evidence that weakens it. Things like missing documentation, conflicting statements, gaps in medical treatment, delays in seeking care, and even your social media activity. Yes, even daily ordinary activities can be used to question how serious your injuries really are. It doesn't mean you have to stop living. It just means something as simple as a photo, a post, or a check-in can be interpreted in ways that you never expected. Another common misconception is this: if there were no witnesses, I don't have a case. That's definitely not true. Most cases are built without eyewitnesses actually. Instead, they rely on consistent medical documentation, physical and accident scene evidence, and that can be collected after an injury or an accident. Expert analysis and damage patterns that help reconstruct what happened. You can often do that with experts. But for that to work, the documentation has to be strong, organized, and consistent from the very beginning. Because evidence doesn't just support your claim. It shapes how insurance companies interpret the entire event. It influences credibility. It affects negotiation power. And it can ultimately determine the value of your case. The more complete and consistent your documentation is, the stronger your legal position becomes. And when it comes to personal injury claims, strength is not about what you say happened. It's about what you can prove. It's what you can prove through medical documentation and writing, not what you say is the case, okay? A personal injury lawyer can help you organize the evidence to file a claim. They can see things you miss and understand the best way to approach the other side. I'd be happy to walk you through this process. I'd be happy to help you. Please subscribe to our channel and follow me on social media. I'm attorney Pam Olsen. We'll talk again soon.